Hi guys, and welcome to Sisters in the City with me, Anna Vakili.
And me, Mandy Vakili. I'm like, ha. You don't let me say hi?
I start always. That's how it goes, okay?
I've forgotten how it goes because we haven't actually been on these seats for like a month.
A whole month. Like, I miss you guys so much. You probably don't miss us that much because you had us last week, but we haven't had you for over a month. It feels so weird, doesn't it?
Really weird. It's nice though having a break and coming back refreshed.
Yeah, but this feels like, for me, episode 1 of season 1. Really, it's episode 2, but it feels like episode 1.
It's like episode 1 because Anna fucked the audio for our last one.
Guys, you don't understand like what happened last time when we recorded it before we went away. Like, Mandy had no idea. We did that episode. I think it was a really good one. She went home because it was late and like she had work the next day. And then I realised I accidentally deleted the audio file and then deleted it from the trash can like a psycho. And then
what possessed
I was in the office till 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I'm not joking. Crying my eyes out. Yeah, Cowslick had to come and like try and calm me down at like 2 in the morning. And like, I was crying, trying to recover the audio. I paid like £100 for them, some shitty...
What the fuck did you pay £100 for?
Some shit software that is apparently meant to recover deleted files.
It was a scam.
Didn't work, yeah. £100. And then like, it just literally affected me. So now I'm extra paranoid because obviously I'm the only one that can fuck it up because I'm the only one responsible for it.
Don't try and put this on me because you deleted our podcast and then deleted it from the recycling bin.
I literally checked the audio 5 times before we started. Like, I'm that paranoid. But anyway, thanks for everyone that put up with it the whole way through the whole episode.
Yeah, I thought it was really squeaky. It wasn't really my voice. I have a nice husky voice and then it made my voice really squeaky.
I actually don't think it was that bad. Like, my editor is that.
Yeah, I think our editor is a genius.
He's a sound genius. He can do everything. But anyway, we're back. And before we even start, I want to say, I am actually in shock, yeah?
Yeah, me too.
I'm shocked. I want to say a huge thank you to every single person that voted for us for the British Podcast Awards. Like, do you remember when you first said, "Oh, Anna, like, get people to vote"? I was like,
and you were like, "There's no way we're gonna, ever even like."
Yeah, I thought there's no point. There's no way we're gonna even get anywhere near
anything. And I was like, well, we could get noticed.
And then,
next thing you know, which is on the top UK 20 most voted for podcast in the UK. Do you understand what that means? In the UK, we are in the top 20 of the most voted for podcasts. So, all I want to say...
I can't believe it, though. I'm shocked. Do you know what it is? Because even though, like, our podcast isn't, like, huge...
It's
like,
fucking huge.
No, do you know what it is? It's not, like... It's not the top podcast, like most listened to and viewed podcasts, but the people that do listen to us and view us are loyal. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like our people that listen are loyal listeners.
Riders.
They're riders.
They're a real cult.
You might have a bigger listener listening and following, but you might not have as loyal much of a
But why? How does that happen? Who are those people that have like loads of listeners but they're not as loyal? What do they talk about? Why?
I don't know. Well, we're going to be there one day, I'm sure. Anyway, thank you so much to every single person. I can't believe it. And if you haven't voted, vote.
If you don't vote right now...
Now I'm pushing it.
You better vote through every single email address you had. I voted for my old, like, school year's email address, Little Baby Devil. Okay? You better vote from all of those email addresses.
Mine was Hazel Eyes _1990.
Yeah. Have you voted from that, Anna?
No, I don't think I've even got the password for that. I had that and Persian Cutie.
Yeah, do you remember?
Yours was Little Baby Devil,
Mine was Little Baby Devil. All right, so anyway, just share and keep voting.
Yeah, we'll put the link in the description. Like, please. Now I'm going to push it because now I know there's a possibility.
There's a possibility. What if we dare? Oh, listen. The actual podcast awards are happening on the 28th of September, yeah? They're happening in central London. Me and Anna are going red carpet things, yeah? we don't know what we're going to wear yet, but we're taking our shit cunt men with us, yeah? Gingerbeard and Cowslick, they're coming with us. So if you want to just press wants to be there or anything. Do you know what I mean? I feel so famous now. Anyway, we're going. We don't know what we're going to wear yet, but we might be sitting on those seats and they might say...
I don't think it's that, like, it's not the Nobel Peace Awards or like the...
Yeah, apparently the biggest podcast awards are called the Podcast Awards. I don't know.
It's like a very casual thing, Mandy.
I don't care. Like in a park we start here and then one day we're going to be singing that song. Start from the bottom, now we're here. Do you know what I mean? And still, even when we're there in that, casual place, we're still going to be like, starting from the bottom, now we're here. Yeah.
Well, anyways, you never know.
Yeah,
now I realise I can't believe that I thought there wasn't a chance when there actually is a chance.
Anna, I'm a believer.
Yeah.
I'm a visionary.
It's true, you are.
I am.
Yeah.
And you know, we might be sitting on those seats and they might be like, sisters in the city. And then I don't know what we're going to do if they don't say that, because then, like, is it weird? Is it embarrassing?
No.
Vote,
guys.
You better fucking vote. We go, mama to vote. We get dad to vote. Anyway,
guys, right, moving on. We have discovered this thing that we think that we might do with you guys.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited about it. Well, apparently I'm not excited enough, Mandy says.
she's not showing me any enthusiasm at
I am
all.
excited about it because I'm just not like, woo!
Okay, basically, I have been hearing about this platform called Patreon, okay? And my brow lady, Brows by Diamond, okay? She was telling me about Patreon. They help podcasts, like monetize their podcasts, and they push their podcasts, and they create a more community-style engagement with their listeners, and they become like, how can I explain it? You know how we call you besties?
Yeah, like a family.
We call you besties, right? But we ain't actually besties because we don't know, like we don't talk to you and we don't have like a relationship. But with this platform called Patreon, we basically can interact with each other. We can share our opinions, we can share our feelings on the podcast topics and everything. And you guys can actually talk to each other. So you can actually have discussions about our episodes on there.
Yeah. So it's like a dilemma, for example. People could give their opinions, give their advice. Like also, we there's so many things we can do on there. We can chat with you guys, and
that's like a group chat kind of feature. And then they do like a live with us, like a shisha on Sundays, because you know I love my shisha. Have shisha with me. Everyone tunes in, and we have like a Zoom,
all of us together.
Yeah,
how fun would that be?
Yeah,
and there's also we're gonna do extra episodes
and vlogs, extra episodes. We don't really know what you guys want as extra kind of like juicy stuff, but these are some ideas that we have. You can put some more ideas some more ideas for what we can do on Patreon. But I'm really excited to do this.
I am too, believe it or not, even though she thinks I'm not. Because she was like, before the podcast started, she was like having a go at me, like, why are you not excited?
Yeah, she's not. Because look, guys, I get so many emails, I get so many DMs, like essays. I'm sure you do as well. Like people say, help me, or I love you guys, you changed my life. And it's like, there's so many, it gets mixed up
between other stuff as well.
But imagine we had like a space where we could actually all communicate with each other and actually have some sort of relationship.
Yeah.
I think that would just be amazing. We will be a community. But I don't know, you know like how Beyonce calls her listeners like the Beehive?
Are you comparing us to Beyonce, Mandy?
And you know how Rihanna calls them the Navy? Like I want a name. Like Gaga calls them monsters.
They're actual artists, Mandy.
Yeah, but Anna, we are artists too. We are creating art here. Okay? I don't know. Is besties the right word? What do you guys think?
Besties? Sisters?
I don't know, because it's sisters in the city. So like sisters are just too similar to our name. I need a name. I've been searching everywhere.
Bad bees. No, that's embarrassing.
That's just so cringe.
So
you gave
cringe.
me major cringe.
I got cringe. I got goosebumps. I got goosebumps.
Anyway, you guys let me know what we should have it like the name, you know? So we can name our group chats and our live sessions and our like...
I like besties in the city.
Besties?
Maybe it's a bit childish.
I don't know. We need to think. We need to do research. Okay?
Do research. Which is terrible, huh?
So anyway, let us know if you guys would be down for this Patreon thing and like signing up to it to like get more kind of like closer to us or get more content from us. Let us know.
So today's episode, we're going to obviously do a catch up because like...
We've been away for a month.
There's so much to catch up on. And then the next episode, definitely, I promise you guys, we're going to do a glow up because I've been seeing so many people mention it. And like, it's only fair that we share our secrets.
And maybe like it will help me glow up a bit because I feel like I've been glowing down a lot recently.
Too. Actually, I don't know, like... I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it next week.
I have put on an obscene amount of weight on this month holiday, yeah?
Me too.
An obscene amount.
Me too. And like, is it an actual thing, like, to be addicted to junk food?
Is it an actual thing to not be able to control what you put in your mouth?
Like, no, but junk food in specifically junk food. Like, since Cyprus and obviously eating like McDonald's, Burger King, KFC, blah, blah, blah. Like, since then, I've been like craving like the crappiest junk food. Yeah, like, I'm not usually like that.
It's called addicted.
Yeah, but
what is it? The word addicted to sugar.
No, but it's not though, because I'm not addicted to chocolate.
It's sugar, the carbohydrate sugar.
But I'm not addicted to like rice and wraps.
They put things in there.
There's something in them burgers.
But I don't know. I haven't had that. The last 2 days, I've been pigging out on Persian food. Loads of it. So much to the point that I couldn't move. I had to sleep sitting upright because if I laid down, it was coming into my mouth from my stomach. So it's not only that. And then I had Chinese at last night. I've been so, honestly, I need help.
Yeah, me too.
I need help. I need medical help.
I honestly am, like, I'm not even joking. I have an addiction. Like, I don't think you joke. Like, this is not a joking thing.
And our boyfriends don't help. Gingerbeard is like, eat, babe. One last time with me. One last time. Let's do it.
Do you know what I woke up to this morning? He was like, should we have ice cream for breakfast? Should I bring you ice cream in bed? I was like, what? Like, I've actually got spots here, and it's like not a normal spot. This is like the spots that you get from like junk food.
I'm starting fresh from Monday.
Yeah,
and it's Saturday today.
Me too. I am starting Monday. Seriously.
Do you know what I'm going to do though? I'm going to tomorrow, because it's Sunday, I'm going to get it out of my system.
But we always do this though. Monday. But this time, I'm not joking. Like, I actually feel so shit. Like, I feel shit.
I'm sitting down and I have a massive roll. Like, it's like an actual huge hanging belly now. I didn't have that a month ago before the holiday.
Well, we enjoyed ourselves.
Yeah, we did. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
All right, let's start.
Okay, so after the cruise, we came back, obviously. We had like 3-4 days, and then we went to Mykonos.
We had 2 days, Anna. Literally 2 days.
Yeah, 3 days.
We had 2 days.
2 to 3 days.
All right, whatever.
Anyways. And then we went to Mykonos, which obviously it never disappoints. Never fails to disappoint? No, never fails to have fun. Never disappoint.
You were really good at the beginning when you started.
When do you say never fails to disappoint?
I don't know.
Never fails to
I don't know right now.
Have fun. Never fails.
It never fails, okay? That's what we're going to leave it at. It never fails. Mykonos is like amazing. It's the first time me and Anna have been.
Yeah.
And I mean, we've never had a bad time there. It's so fun, but it's intense.
It is very intense. It was me, Mandy, our boyfriends, and like a bunch of boys, like loads of boys, our boyfriends' friends. And to be honest, it was jokes. It was fun.
It was really fun.
Like for literally the whole time we were away. Obviously, we were in Mykonos for 4 days, and then we were in Cyprus for like over 2 weeks. For the whole 3 weeks, I didn't spend a penny, and I loved it.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It was the best thing.
Mykonos is mad expensive. Like,
I felt sorry for the boys.
I felt so sorry for them. Not really. No, but honestly, I hate to be a boy. That's the first time I actually was so happy I was a woman. You know, because always here I'm like, God, it's so shit for women. Men are so lucky they get to do this and that. And like,
they get to just roll out the shower and go out.
Everything about them. And over there, I was just so grateful to have a vagina. It was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, but if you're rich, it's so much better to be a boy.
Yeah.
Like, so much better. Life is better being a boy.
Yeah, if you're no, because they're not like rich. They're not like rich to the point where
not them. I'm talking about if you're a guy that's really well off, it's way better being a guy than a girl.
If you're like 0.1% of the population.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's better being a guy, yeah.
Yeah.
This is very unlikely.
I mean, yeah, anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really feel sorry for them that much because when I think about it, because I was owed that holiday. I've been waiting patiently for a whole year to go away with Cowslick. And finally, I got my break. We were drinking, like, I'm not even joking, guys, day and night.
That's why I feel like Mykonos, can you really do it for more than like 4 days?
Yeah, you can, and not drink day and night.
Yeah. That's what real ballers do.
Yeah, I didn't like that. Like, you have to squeeze everything in the space of 4 days.
Yeah.
And it gets too much. I'd rather go for 8 days and do like a day and then chill at night, do a night and chill in the day.
That's what I'd rather do as well.
Yeah.
I'd rather go for longer, like 8 to 10 days, go ham in the day, and then just have a nice casual dinner at night, all the other way around, because we were drunk for 4 days and 4 nights in a row. Like back to back. You know when you're in the shower and you're pissed out you're not, and you're washing your hair, and you're blow drying it drunk, doing your makeup drunk.
Sometimes drunk makeup's the best makeup.
Sometimes you bangs, no?
Yeah.
But then by the time you finish your makeup, you start rolling out, you start sobering up.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, let's drink again. Yeah. And then you start getting drunk again. And then by the end of it,
it's mad.
Like 90% of your brain cells have died on the 4th day.
Oh my God, you never said what happened to you at the airport.
Oh my God.
Guys.
When I arrived to Mykonos, okay, I got to Mykonos.
No. Wait. Before you even got to Mykonos, guys, we were in Heathrow Airport, right? We need to go on our flight to Mykonos,
God.
And Mandy's out there getting Pret sandwiches.
Yeah.
And
I was with Ginger.
Listen. So me and Cowslick are doing our last bit of shopping. Mandy's like, I'm going to go get us some sandwiches from Pret and some water.
I can't get on the plane without water. That's murder.
Yeah, true. And I'm like, okay, cool, Mandy, I'll catch up with you later. Next thing you know, me and Gingerbeard, me and Cowslick do our shopping. We go towards the lifts, and then I see Gingerbeard coming? And I'm like, where's Mandy? He's like,
left me.
She's like doing her prep shopping. We're late, so I left her. I was like, what do you mean you left her?
What a way to start your holiday. You left me. We had the basket. We were in the queue. He's like, Mandy, we're going to miss our flight. We're going to miss our flight. I was like, no, I need this water and I need sandwiches. I'm starving. He got the basket, threw it on the floor. It's quite embarrassing. And then he walked off and I picked the basket up. I was like, no, I'm going to get these sandwiches and I'm going to get this water. Not realising.
Okay, so then me, Gingerbeard and Cowslick are in the lift now with the other boys, and I'm calling Mandy because obviously Gingerbeard left Mandy. I'm like, Mandy, where are you? Like, we need to go towards the gate. And then she's like, oh, I just got the sandwiches. I was like, okay, you need to get in the lift and come to the gate because we're late. And then she's like, okay. And then after that, next thing you know, she gets a wrong lift.
I'm lost.
And she's lost.
On Heathrow Terminal 5.
Heathrow Terminal 5, lost. And you know you have to get like a train to go to the gate, yeah?
Yeah, shuttle thing.
Oh my God, so I'm on this train panicking now.
No, because they were already late. So basically, when they got there, they were closing the gates.
Literally.
And at this point, I'm in a wrong lift.
And I'm with Cowslick and Gingerbeard at the front of this gate. So there's this man like begging him, like, my sister's on her way. And like, he's like, well, she needs to get here quickly, blah, blah, because like, we're going to close the gate. And then Cowslick's on the phone to Mandy because she's crying her eyes out, like literally crying her eyes out.
And not only that, Gingerbeard's like, you're such a fucking idiot. I fucking told you. Leave the bread sandwiches. I fucking told you. Listen, like, don't talk to me like that when I'm already down. Don't kick me when I'm down. Like, yeah. I was crying.
She's already panicking and crying. And
I was like... having palpitations, yeah, and I'm on this shuttle. I'm on the shuttle now, yeah.
So you managed to make it to the shuttle
after being lost because Anna told me to get on the lift. I got on the wrong lift.
She was like, lifts go down. I was like, no, they don't.
Fault.
They go up as well.
No, I went up.
Oh, yeah. You were like, lifts go up. I was like, lifts go down as well.
I don't know. I just saw the first lift I saw. I thought it was the only lift in a fucking terminal. I didn't know there was going to be more lifts. Anyway, if it wasn't for Cowslick, I wouldn't have made it. Because he was like,
on the phone,
breathe, calm down. Now, what stop it you at now? Okay, tell me what you see. It was like one of those things.
He's so good in those situations.
I come out, of the shuttle. All right? And then I'm on the phone at this point to like Anna, Cowslick, and Gingerbeard. Gingerbeard is swearing at me in the background. Anna, I can't hear her.
I'm talking to the guy at the gate. Because one of them was really nice and the other guy was like, if you lot don't go to the airplane, like you're going to also like, they're going to take the thing between the airplane and the airport. They're going to take it off and you're not going to go on the airplane. I was like, I'm not going without my sister.
Yeah, and then I come out the shuttle thing, and I can just hear on the phone in the background, they're like, we're closing, sorry, she's going to miss it. Like, she can't come now, yeah?
Yeah.
And when, I'm running with the prep. I ain't letting the prep go. It's weighing me down, but I ain't letting it go. The water, 4 bottles of water. Prep waters are big as well. And I'm running and I'm running and I'm running. And I'm really unfit and I'm overweight. I can't breathe. I'm sweating.
She's in a full tracksuit.
And I've never ran that much in my life, and to the point where I physically could not run. So I was just literally like sliding my body. And I thought I was going to have a heart attack. Honestly, I thought I was going to have a stroke. And you know what scared me? I'm like 30, how old am I? 31 years old. And I couldn't run.
Yeah, we're so unfit.
6 seconds I couldn't run. And then I got there and I'm crying.
Anyway, she's just about, like, I don't even know how, I don't think even then you made it and you got on. And like,
she hated
Gingerbeard. Gingerbeard tried to talk to her and she was like, don't fucking talk to me. You want me to embarrass you in front of the whole plane.
And he was like, screaming.
And then he was like, give me a prep sandwich.
Mama got the nerve. After all, I said, don't you dare touch those prep sandwiches. You're going to die of thirst and hunger on this fucking flight. I'm going to make sure. And then time goes by, like, can I have a prep sandwich? I didn't feel bad.
I gave him
You gave him the fucking sandwich.
Yeah.
But like, Gingerbeard, here, have the sandwich. And the way he ate that sandwich. Yeah. When I saw him eat that sandwich, I resented his face eating that sandwich. It made me sick.
Mandy had no luck. Like, she had the worst experience.
Then we land in Mykonos.
She's just starting to feel better. And we're at the bit where your luggage comes and her luggage doesn't come. Like,
no, do you know the funny part is? I'm standing there with my boyfriend's friend, yeah? Let's just call him Hulk, because he might come up in the future, yeah? Because he's really big.
Yeah.
Hulk, yeah? And then Hulk's there and he's like, oi, if my suitcase doesn't come, like, if it doesn't come, I'm going to be pissed off. And I was like, oh, imagine it doesn't come. No, that's not going to happen. Don't worry about it. His suitcase came. Oh, Hulk's suitcase came.
Everyone's
suitcase didn't come. Mine.
The worst person possibly whose suitcase couldn't come. Actually, to be honest, it would have been worse for me.
Why?
Because I'm bold.
Oh, shut up now.
without my extensions.
What would you have done?
I wouldn't be able to go out. Yeah, imagine. After that, I'm scarred. I'm always going to put my hair extensions.
All right, now.
Hair extensions are always going to go in my hand luggage
From now on. Learn. Boy,
that's the only
I
thing.
had like plaits, ponytails, everything, hair extensions, all 4 or 5 basically wigs in my luggage, yeah? And none of them came. Okay? Then I'm like waiting for this. This is not real. This is not actually happening to me. This is BS. Everyone's gone now. They've gone to the hotel. Me and Gingerbread. Now I hate Gingerbread again because Gingerbread is Greek. He should be able to speak Greek fluently.
You're moaning at him, having a go at him. This is what I do. It's really bad.
It's very bad.
Yeah, man. They have
really toxic.
Yeah, it's a very bad trait. I'm the
When
same.
I have something wrong with me,
I blame him.
I blame him.
Yeah, what is that?
When the other day I was outside your house, yeah? And I got there early from work and you weren't at home and I was locked outside your house for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
First thing, pick up him. It's all your fucking fault.
Yeah,
It's
what
really
is
bad.
this trait that we
Toxic.
have?
Very toxic.
We get it from mum.
Yeah, it's very bad.
She's the same. Anyway.
So then I'm like, fucking sort it out and like speak Greek to them. Oh man. Anyway, time escalated, realized my luggage actually hasn't come and I was all my makeup, all my skincare and all my hair and all of my outfits for Mykonos that I planned like strictly day and night gone.
We're only there for 4 days as well. So like literally, no, 4 nights, 3 days.
Yeah.
So everything's so like specific, what you're wearing, what you're doing
So
with your
I
hair.
had a Mykonos suitcase and a Cyprus suitcase. In the Cyprus suitcase, there's no makeup, no hair, no skincare, nothing. There's just outfits that I've got for Cyprus, which aren't my best outfits because Cyprus, like who really cares, right?
Yeah.
But I had to use my outfits from Cyprus holiday, which were okay, they were nice, but no makeup, no skincare, no hair.
Man, he was like, use your shit makeup to me because I was like, use mine. She was like, your shit makeup. I went back to my room thinking, what the fuck, my makeup that bad? I literally was thinking about that for a while.
I was just angry. And then Gingerbread took me to like Mykonos High Street or something to buy makeup. Everything was out of stock or shit. And he bought like 4 items. It was like 500 euros.
Have you claimed that back?
No, we left the receipt. Why do you think we left the receipt, Anna? Because you remember what happened on the last day of Mykonos. Let's not talk about that. We'll talk about that in a bit. So anyway, I ended up having to go to Anna's room to get ready or get her makeup, get ready first. Anna is not next door in a hotel room, just like Dubai, the luxury life. No, if in Mykonos,
You had to trek up.
I had to go up a hill in 40 degrees to get the makeup and come back. I was like, once I've done my makeup, I ain't bring that makeup back. Gingerbread has to take that makeup
Yeah.
back.
Poor
'Cause
Gingerbread, he was up and down.
He was up and down that hill. He is good, isn't it? Some things,
Yeah,
but he's so
he
sweet.
is.
Up and down that hill, he was trekking, innit?
Anyway, so that happened and she managed to, you put it on your Instagram.
So I was like,
Lucky, you see what our Instagram actually does us some good.
clout brings some things, yeah?
Yeah.
I put it on my Instagram, straight away a girl from British Airways, God bless you.
Did you send her some flowers?
No, I asked for her bank details.
Why?
I was going to give her money. And I asked her a few times. She said no.
You should have just sent her flowers.
Money's better than flowers. Like flowers die. Money gets used at least.
Okay, anyway.
Anyway, and as soon as I put that on my Instagram, she messaged me saying, I work for BA, give me all your details. Then I was like getting paranoid, like, who is this? She sent me she convinced me that she works for British Airways. And then she literally tracked my suitcase, located it and put it on the next flight to Mykonos. So I got it on the evening of my second day. So I missed one whole day and night and then one day without my stuff. And then in the evening of the second day, I had my stuff. So
What would you have done without her?
She was like, she said her auntie's suitcase went missing and it's never been found.
Apparently British Airways is really bad for this.
Yeah,
like
fuck
I've been
that.
hearing it a lot. And unlike just the boys when they're coming back from British Airways, their flight got cancelled and they had to wait a whole day. Like they do fuck about a lot, innit?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I've heard all this thing about AirTag. Get an AirTag. It tells you the location of your fucking suitcase. But what's that use to me? If I'm in Mykonos, my suitcase is in Heathrow.
At
What?
least you know it's there.
Yeah, true. At least you know where it is.
That is a good idea. That's a shout. Anyway, she got her suitcase the next night, which thank God.
I was so moody and
Yeah, because
miserable.
she was moody before that. And you don't, Manny's the worst person to be around when she's moody, literally.
I'm like in Harry Potter. What are them things called? Them like long black veiled ghosts.
What?
You know, they suck the soul out of you.
I don't know. I've not watched all the Harry Potters.
Oh, you guys know. You know the weird... Dementors. I'm a dementor.
Okay.
If you're around me and I'm in a bad mood, I'm
Sucks
sucking the
it.
soul out of you.
It's so bad.
It could be 7 man around the dinner table. Everyone
feels it.
That sounds like 7 man around the dinner table. Everyone's getting sucked. Oh, okay.
Anyway, so last day of Mykonos, after 4 nights of drinking and 3 days of drinking, we were fucked, yeah. Like, okay, basically, we went to Scorpios, which was a really great time. Had such a good time as well. And I actually really believe in the evil eye. Like, I posted a video with me and Gingerbeard, like,
it was
hugging.
such a cute video.
Such a cute video, like, hugging him. And some of the boys in it, like, dancing, like, happy.
And then she got to a massive...
Within, literally, an hour after that video.
When we were waiting for our cab after Scorpios.
After, yeah. We had a massive fight in the car park of Scorpios.
Guys, you know, if there was a camera, like, I don't think you understand when I say we'd be multi-millionaires. Like, reality TV like, we would be crowned for the best reality TV show in the world.
But this is why we can't do vlogs. Have you realised, Mandy? Because there's so much drama.
We need someone there.
Yeah, like, we can't pick up a camera and vlog. Like, there's so much drama happening. Like, it's so hard to vlog.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Oi, it went off. Beef between Anna and Gingerbeard. And then obviously I'm going to back my sister up. Beef between me and Gingerbeard. Oh, it was crazy.
And then, like, obviously, I can't even explain it properly.
He said something rude to Anna.
Then I said something, because I got offended, I got rude to him.
And then it kicked off between them, and then I got rude to Gingerbeard, and Gingerbeard got rude to me.
Then she got rude to Cowslick, because she was like, why are you not backing Anna up? Why am I
the one backing Anna up?
So then I got rude to Cowslick, because I was like... And Cowslick's trying to cover my face.
And then Cowslick has to stick it on Gingerbeard, his like, best friend. And then it was just a mental. It was a 4 of us.
And imagine, we're in a van at this point, like, we get in a cab.
We have to get in a cab with 7 guys.
7 boys in there, and it's like, we've got domestics between me, Cowslick, Mandy, Gingerbeard, and like, all these boys are just watching, and we just literally like...
It was crazy. I kicked off with me and Gingerbeard, and then... Oh my God, like, I had my phone, yeah? And then I was smashing my phone on the table in this like huge, it's like a cab, it's like a van, smashing my phone on this table, screaming, Anna's screaming, Cowslick's covering Anna's face. My phone was like broken in half, basically, yeah? I lost all my memories from Mykonos. All of my memories.
Didn't.
I did.
But you got your content from...
Yeah, I got my content because it was taken on Anna's phone. So like content is like, my outfit.
Posy pictures.
Yeah, like posy pictures. But all the memories I made, gone. Smashed the shit out my phone. I had no phone. And it was a huge fight. And then literally it was solved within like half an hour.
As soon as we got off the bus, literally like Gingerbeard came up to me and he was like, I'm really sorry. We hugged it out and we sorted it out. He was just like, I love you. I thought he misheard. He thought basically it was a miscommunication. You know when you're drunk, yeah? Mandy must have said something to him and he thought it was me. And we do kind of sound similar. Like,
well, he can never tell the difference.
He can't tell. A lot of people can't tell the difference between our voice. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Some people, I don't know how they even listen to the podcast and not watch, because we do sound so similar.
They need to get to know us so well that they can't tell the difference.
And he thought I said it, and it was just a big miscommunication. But we sorted it out.
Guys,
straight away.
If anyone knew what happened in that cab, us 4 were screaming at each other.
I genuinely believe, like, when you drink so much, like, it does fuck your brain.
Now I look back on it, though, that made the holiday, that argument.
God, imagine smooth for 4 days and 3, like 4 nights and 3 days, so smooth. And then on literally the last night, just before, the next morning, we had to get in the airport.
Imagine, a few hours later, we had to all be in the airport. Me, Anna, Gingerbeard and Cowslick had to be in the airport together. How hilarious.
But anyway, we went to, so after Mykonos, which was, overall Mykonos though, was such an amazing time.
Unbelievable.
We had the best time. Like, we went to the best restaurants, best places, danced so much, had such a laugh.
It's just so bad drinking so much day and night. That's just really bad for like your mental health. I feel like because on the 4th day, it was just, we were so sensitive.
That's 100%, especially me and you, like, we're more emotional than the boys, and like, we hold on to things a lot more.
So me and Anna took that energy of being drained by that argument, we took that to Cyprus.
I think with like...
our environment wasn't exactly comforting either when we got to Cyprus, because even though we had an amazing time in Mykonos with loads of guys, it's a party holiday. You don't have the chance to even talk. It's so loud. You're literally partying day and night, drunk the whole time.
Yeah.
But in Cyprus, we're at Gingerbeard's villa, and it's a chilled holiday.
Yeah, it's like, basically he has this huge villa in Larnaca, and like, it's like a 5-bedroom villa, and obviously me and Cowslick have got one room, her and Gingerbeard's got one room, and the rest of the rooms are all boys. Like, they're boys. And like,
it was a mistake.
That was a mistake because, you know, when you're on a party vibe, it's fun going in a group.
Yeah.
Like, that's a vibe because you're going dinners, it's like music, it's like you're not really chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you're on a chilling vibe, like...
You're just in a living room or by the pool.
Yeah, it's not a good idea, like, as a couple, going away with like a bunch of boys. Like,
No.
and you know what? My mum said it to me just before we went. She was like, why are you going to go when there's a bunch of boys? Like, it's not good. And I thought, what is she talking about? And then I realised she's right.
She's 100% right. That's
Mums
never
are
happening.
99% of the time right.
Do you know what it is? It's just the energy was just so off. I feel like I can't really put my finger on what it is as well, but maybe it's like they feel like it's a boys' holiday and they want their boys. We feel like it's a couple's holiday. We want our partner.
Yeah.
And
it's always going to feel like that, isn't it? Like, because they're single, they're the boys, and they want their friends to be with them. Like,
yeah. Especially when like they're not all as close with each other. It's really Gingerbeard and Cowsick that make the others close.
Yeah.
That's a big thing, I think.
Yeah, true. For me, especially, like, I've not been away with Cowslick at all for a whole year. And we've never, to this day, been away together alone.
Me too, me and Gingerbeard as well.
That's
2 years.
not normal. Like,
No.
that's not a normal relationship. And like, I
100%.
really, really wanted that like holiday going away, like kind of vibe with him. Like, I really wanted that like romance. I wanted romance. Like, I want romance.
Yeah.
Like, I want like cute dinners and walks on the beach. I want like going to get ice cream together. I want romance, like holiday romance. And I did not get that. The thing is, obviously, his villa is amazing, but the boys, like, they have like these boy jokes, which like I don't get. Like, it's so different to girls. Do you not
Yeah.
think boys are so different to girls?
Boys are bitter, that's why.
Yeah.
Boys are bitter as fuck. I don't give a shit.
And like, it's non-stop like jokes to the boy, like especially Cowsick out of everyone, like about they make jokes, like for example, whenever he does something good for me, like something nice, they'll be like, oh, your balls are in her bag,
Yeah.
oh, you run to her like a little bitch, and I feel like these jokes, even though they're jokes, are very calculated jokes, like they're trying to make them not act good to me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
100%.
it's very calculated. Like, I don't care if it's a joke, it's banter. It's not funny, firstly.
Yeah.
Secondly, like, it's very calculated.
And it's too much.
Because you make him feel like he's not a man.
When he's a gentleman.
When he's being a gentleman, you're like, oh, you gotta do this. Oh, you gotta do that. Oh, and it makes him feel like demasculinated. Is that the word? Emasculated, whatever. That makes him feel that way, and like that bothered me a lot.
I think as well, like jokes can be funny, but when a joke's taken too far with how much it's made, that's a big thing. It's like if I made a joke to you, Anna, today about something, yeah? Or like if I kept making that joke
non-stop.
Like, for example, when I say to my friend, oh God, you're so basic, yeah? If I kept saying it, it doesn't become a joke anymore.
I agree, yeah.
And I feel like it's overused way too much. And 100% what you're saying about calculated, I agree, because look, I'm with someone like Gingerbeard who is very much a boy's boy and wants to like look cool in front of them and wants to look like a lad.
Like the man.
And he's got very much that energy of like people pleaser. And when, for example, Gingerbeard would ask me like, oh, Mandy, like, is it okay if I go to like, I don't know, a different city to play at the casino or whatever? His friend would be like, oh my God, you're getting permission. Oh my God, look, you need permission from your bird. Like, and then it made him feel like
away.
He shouldn't be like that. He should be more of like
a man. And
And by being a man, you wouldn't be
asking you just roll out the house at 11 o'clock. No, being a man is
being sensitive to your woman's needs.
And being respectful. Like, you have a partner, I'm going to roll out the house at 11 p.m. and just go gambling. You ask. It's not like asking permission. You just like, it's just a respect
Or like, for
thing.
example, when Gingerbeard out of one night out of the whole 2 weeks wanted to have food with me, just me and him, one night out of 2 weeks. His friend was like, oh, you're such a pussy. And it's like, it makes him feel like he shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
And that's what I don't want. I want friends around my boyfriend that are like,
pushing them to be good men to us, nicer men to them. You know, there are, I don't know, there are guys out there like that.
Yeah,
I just don't
good
know.
influence that are like, yeah, you should be
Nice to your girl.
nice to your girlfriend. You should care about her needs and you should spend quality time with her alone. And I don't know, the energy was just off. The jokes were too much.
One of the days, obviously, like, so what happened to me is I went to a club and the club wasn't like, it was a really bad club, and I put my phone on the table, and like they don't clean the table and it's wet and it's just soaking wet, and like it kept getting wet, and then the bucket where the bottles go spilled because it was a flimsy one. I got water damage on my phone, guys, and imagine, like, this was like a week into Cyprus, and it's like after Mykonos, I had so much. I calculated, like, how much money worth of content, I'm not going to say, so much money worth of paid content that I'd planned for so long, like all my memories, everything on that phone. And I was so stressed.
She was devastated.
I was devastated because I couldn't get into my phone. I'm crying. I couldn't eat. As soon as I went to the phone shop, and then they were like, okay, look, we'll try and fix it. We're going to have to keep it overnight. And they took my passcode, which also gave me a lot of stress because they've got the password to my phone. My Instagram's on there. That's my life. They've got all my photos on there. There's like nudes on there, all sorts of stuff on there. And they've got, like, let's say they do fix my phone. Obviously, I want them to. They get access to everything. All that was so stressful for me. So, like, that whole night and day, like, I was so stressed. And, like, obviously, Calzic's trying to be there for me. And whilst he's being there for me, the boys keep in the group chat making jokes. Like, they put the running emoji, like they're running, like you're running to your bit, like, girl.
And like,
if anything, you should be like, it's so good that you're being there for her. Like, I'm crying nonstop. I've got bad stress.
Yeah.
Like, it's good that you're being there for her. Anyway, guys, I finally did.
I think
I did get my phone fixed, by the way.
The energy was just really negative, like really negative. And I felt like Gingerbeard treated me like not as nice and romantic and sweet when he's around these boys because he doesn't want to look like that pussy or that bitch, when like it shouldn't be like that. Just you should be yourself and be like, I don't know, I can't explain it. It's one of those things that I can't fully explain, but
it's really difficult to explain.
Because it's like a feeling.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
We definitely came to a conclusion that that's not
Never
happening again. Like, I think it's better to go away, like, either as couples, like go away with couples, because couples understand each other.
Yeah.
Or you go away on your own as a couple, like that's the right way to go. Or you go with your friends.
I was thinking like, on this holiday Cyprus, even if we had our girl mates, would it have been the same? I think it still would have been.
Actually, I don't know, because we went on the cruise, you, Gingerbeard, and me and my cousin.
So do you think the problem was that it was just me and you and all these boys? Or do you think if it was
I don't know, because we didn't give no vibes.
No,
you see what I mean? So like, I don't know. I think it's the people, because
maybe if we bought like some of our friends, our female friends, and there was like less boys, maybe it wouldn't have been like that.
Yeah, maybe because it was just too many boys.
And then we'll feel like we have our people as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, God knows. All I know is that like I've been way happier since I landed in London. Then I was in Cyprus. As soon as I landed in London, it was my cousin's birthday in Bagatelle on the Saturday. I had the best night on the same day. And I had the best night ever being with my sister, my cousins, my friend.
Yeah, good energy.
Good energy.
But one good thing that happened in Cyprus is literally on the second day, I was a little bit stressed about like the fight we had in Mykonos. And I went for a walk down the beach. And I hear like a little scream from the bush, like a little... like not like that, like stop.
And like, you're actually doing this sound on the podcast.
Yeah, because it was like, I can't explain it to you. It wasn't a normal like a meow. It was like a
cry.
Like a screaming cry. And I look and I see this little tiny kitten baby, like screaming, crying. And then me and Cal's like, whoa, like where is its mum? It's like by the car park, and it's like a kind of like empty kind of bush, not a full bush. And I'm like, whoa. So we look around looking for the mum. Look, there's no other like siblings, nothing. And then we decide to like wait a little bit. Nothing. The little kitten's coming up to us. Then we like, okay, well, what?
And he looked like malnourished.
He looked so skinny, like distressed. We started walking away, and then it started following us. And when it started following us, I was like, okay, like something's up.
I can't believe you walked away.
I walked away because at that point I thought, I don't know anything about cats. And I thought maybe its mum is going to come back.
Yeah.
Or like, what if I take it and the mum comes back? So then we were like, okay, now it's following us. Let's go back. Let's go back and wait a bit longer. So we waited for ages. No sign of a mum, no sign of any sibling. So we were like, okay, we're gonna pick it up and take it back to the villa. We took it back.
This beautiful, beautiful little kitten to the villa, and my life changed after that.
Yeah,
I
and my
did
life.
not leave the side of this.
At first, the little kitten was so scared, so skinny, so anxious. And then we like slowly, we didn't really know much.
We didn't know what to do.
We didn't know. We gave him steak and he wasn't eating it.
Yeah, he wasn't eating any like bits of sausage. I tried to like with a straw, I kind of opened his mouth and poured milk in it, but he drank a lot of water.
Yeah.
Anyway, we like gave him lots of love. Yeah, just like
Lots of
spent a lot
love.
of time with him. So he did drink a lot of water though.
Yeah. We gave him so much love, like tried to make him feel better, stroking him. And then
The next morning, we
obviously
woke up.
left him outside, like outside the villa, like there's sofas and like...
Yeah, it's like a little mini outdoor porch, but it feels like indoors in a way.
Yeah, so we made him a little like box in the shade, and like we put him water out, and we went. And then the next morning he was still there.
He was still there, and like, oh my God, I don't think I understand how cute he was. He's on my Instagram. He's the cutest thing ever.
We named him Lucky because he was lucky to find us and we were lucky to find him.
So then anyway, that same day we took him to the vets.
Yeah, and they did a check.
We got him checked full round and he got flea and tick treatment, worming treatment. He, what else did he get?
We got him actual kitten food because that's where we were going wrong. As soon as we gave him kitten food, he started inhaling it straight away.
We fed him 4 times a day, yeah? We fattened this kitten up big time, man. This kitten was fat when he left us.
After 2 weeks, he was literally put on weight.
He was fat.
He became the happiest little cat ever. He was running around the outside.
And he was obsessed with us.
Yeah, every time we say Lucky, he'd come up, like he would not leave. Anyway, so then obviously...
He got his vaccinations and everything.
They got his vaccinations and obviously we want to bring him to the UK. We're trying to sort that out.
And it's been the most jarring process trying to get Lucky to the UK. Like, I did not know where to start.
Why is it so complicated? I don't understand how it's so complicated. I think it's all to do with Brexit.
I just don't want to give up and I want to do it as soon as possible because...
I don't want to give up either, like, at all. And we've put him with this Iranian woman.
Yeah.
Like she's really nice.
She owns a shelter called Better Help for Cats, but they're not a normal shelter. They don't take in like stray cats. They only take in like their chosen ones. So it's only like, they only have 60 cats, which is quite a lot. But like their cats have veterinary checks. Their cats are fed. She sent me videos of Lucky eating.
Yeah.
Of Lucky playing. And I trust the woman, like 100%, her and her partner.
Well, he's there for now while we're trying to sort out his things to come and bring him to the UK. Because we do want to bring him to the UK, but guys, it is so complicated. Like
this passport situation is just so long.
So we're trying to sort his passport out and everything. But
and it's going to cost us like...
It's so expensive.
It's like £1,200.
Like, it's mental.
I was like, Anna, let me start a GoFundMe. She's like, Mandy, let's not do that. It's like 1,200. I was like, but why should I pay?
Yeah, she was like, let's do a GoFundMe for 1,200. I was like, it's embarrassing. Don't.
Why is that embarrassing though?
It is embarrassing.
Everyone can contribute, like.
No. No.
Why does it have to come out my pocket?
Yeah, I was like, if you do that, do not bring... I'm not putting that on my Instagram.
I was going to do that. Gingerbread doesn't let me. Because he's like, everyone's going to think you have a broke boyfriend. I was like, God, everyone's so egoistical.
Yeah, anyway, so we're sorting it out. We're in the process. Hopefully, like, when do you think we'll get him in?
Well, if we fill in this form and we're dealing with, like, obviously a vet in Cyprus who doesn't speak any English and we don't speak any Greek. So it's very difficult talking and communicating what we need.
But hopefully mid-September, I think.
Hopefully, if the quicker we do it, then mid-September. But latest, end of September, and he'll be here. And I just can't wait to see him.
I
just hope he doesn't change too much or forget us too much.
Yeah.
Because at the moment,
I don't know much about cats. Like, are they loving? Like, because do you know what? Like, dogs, yeah, they are really loving, but they're over the
very
top.
Annoying.
Like, now I'm like around the dogs. I'm like, oh my God, I get why people love cats because obviously, I will always love dogs. Like, I'm always going to be dog number one, yeah? But the dogs are constantly on you, constantly staring at you. Like, my dogs do not leave me alone.
They're high maintenance on another
level.
They're
non-stop staring at me. Like,
you know, Pomeranians are like the most high maintenance breed, though.
Why did we get them? Like,
I don't know.
They stare at me non-stop.
I know.
Me and Kowzik having an argument, they're staring. We're having sex, they're staring.
Yeah.
I'm crying in the corner, they're staring. I'm eating, they're staring. I'm in the shower, they're outside the shower staring.
Like, their energy is abnormally high. It's ridiculous how much energy our 2 Pomeranians have.
Oh my God, we left them with our mum while we went to Cyprus. We came back, they're 2 different dogs. They've doubled in size. They're
tripled in size. They're obese.
I put them on a diet.
Have you seen like overweight dogs? Our dogs
in the space of 2 weeks.
They're toy size. They're not toy size anymore. They look like Staffordshires.
In the space of 2 weeks. I don't know what she's been giving him. She's been giving him like Iranian food or something. I don't know.
I'm so glad we took them back.
Yeah.
I'm dreading having them, yeah, because we're 2 weeks each. I'm dreading it because like, God.
They're not hard. It's just that they stare and like want you nonstop. Like in the morning, when I'm having my coffee, they're here.
Yeah, they're like climbing your head. Maybe we just don't know how to like handle dogs.
I don't know.
And then we're going to have 2 dogs.
I want to know what a cat's like. Is a cat completely opposite? They don't show you no love? Like they just come and eat,
That's
they
what
bounce?
I'm worried about. I'm worried like does Lucky even remember us from like, will he even remember when he comes? Because it will be obviously like a month since we've seen him.
I mean, what we're doing isn't really for us. It's for him.
But also I want that connection.
I know. I do as well. But like, really, it's for him, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because he's a lucky little fucking
thing is, I actually considered leaving him in this shelter, right? And then I got bombarded with like this woman who basically I was talking to her.
Like, you can't do that.
I was talking to this woman who was going to help me bring him, and then I was like, look, I found a really good shelter for him. Like, they don't take in like sick cats. They don't take in like anything. They just take in their like chosen ones that they find. It's a really, like, I can tell they're like a rich couple as well, and they do look after the cats a lot. They've got indoor space, everything. Anyway, so I was like, look, the hassle, the expense, the process, everything is so overwhelming with everything else I've gotten going on in my life.
Yeah.
So I was considering to maybe just like not do it. And this woman was like, how dare you condemn him to a shelter life? He's going to have the worst life. He'll never know what it's like to cuddle up on the sofa and on the sofa with someone and watch something with them. Or I don't know. Like, okay, I was like, look, I am a massive animal lover,
Yeah,
right?
we are big animal lovers.
But this is just good. This is what you're describing is better alive than 99% of the population of human beings on the planet, you know?
Yeah, and we gave him, like, we saved his life. The vet was like, if you didn't pick him up off the street, he can't hunt, he's too little. He probably was the weak one in the pack that got left behind from his mum. Like, he would have probably died.
We saved his life. I took this kitten in, I made him fat, I've got him all of the veterinary treatments. He's vaccinated against any possible infections. He's the healthiest cat now, yeah? Like, and now he's never gonna have a hungry day ever.
Yeah,
but when she said this to me, yeah, then I started thinking about Lucky on the sofa. And so like, obviously, I always wanted him anyway. I was like, fuck it, the process is long and it's jarring, but let's just do it because I love him. And I named him and I miss him.
Yeah, I miss him so much and his big fat feet.
But it's like, some people are really...
over the top.
I mean, it's like, I always see it like happiness you need food, you need shelter, you need health, you know? These are very important things. And socialization with other creatures of your species.
Yeah.
And then the rest is bonuses.
Yeah.
But Lucky deserves the bonuses.
He does, because he's lucky. And he made our trip, like, better.
It's very stressful because all we did is I cried about him.
Better, because we had him every day. We were playing with him, chilling with him, kissing his little face.
I do love him so much.
Guys, on the last night, or the last 2 nights of Cyprus, the 2 nights before the end of Cyprus, we went to this place called Breeze in Cyprus. It's like really good.
It's a club.
It's a club in
Limassol.
It's really good. We went there last year as well. We went there this year. And opposite, they've got McDonald's. Yeah, guys, McDonald's in Cyprus is next level. Like, I don't think you understand. I'm craving it.
Unbelievable.
I was like to Kaz, can you please bring me a McChicken from Cyprus? He was like, what? I was like, please bring it to me.
What?
Yeah, I was like, pack one for me.
Okay, it's fucking psycho. But it doesn't taste like the one here.
It's so good. Anyway, so I literally planned from before I even went to Cyprus, like from months ago. Yeah, I was like, this year when I go to Cyprus, after Breeze, the club, opposite the McDonald's, I'm going to go opposite and get my McDonald's, yeah?
Yeah.
And I don't know if you remember to listen to my podcast last year, me and Kauzik had arguments because after Breeze, I want to go get McDonald's. And he's always anti. Like, I don't know, he's always anti the food
this
vibe.
Is why I shouldn't get with this like healthy, lean guy.
Yeah, like anti the food. Anyway, this year... So with the club finishes and we're like, okay, I'm looking forward to this more than even the partying. Like, I've literally been counting down to the club.
You need to tell them that like getting that McDonald's is a myth.
Yeah.
When I say that it's
crowded,
have you seen like Dawn of the Dead where they're like all zombies and there's like thousands of them? That's what it's like. They have to bar the doors and close the doors and stop like hundreds of people coming in. They have to stop them coming in. So it is a madness.
I was getting my McDonald's, yeah. Anyway, so I go, okay, we're going to McDonald's. And he's like, really, babe? Like, really? I was like, I've been counting down for this. But I've been counting down the time for this club to end so I can go and get my McDonald's. I'm going to get my McDonald's. He's like, okay, babe. So he's like, wait outside, let me go inside. I'm like, no, I'm not going to. I don't like it when he does these things. He's very like that man that's like, controlling, like stand outside while I go inside and get my McDonald's. I was like, no, I'm coming inside. I want to like browse the menu. And you know, when you add bits, I'm drunk as well. I want to add extras, like extra. Anyway, so I'm coming inside. So we go inside and this guy comes up to me, yeah? And he goes, I'm next to Kauzik. He goes, are you the one that's got a podcast with your sister? I'm like,
famous in Cyprus, babes.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah. And then Kauzik's squeezing me. I'm like, okay. And he was like, oh, do you know what? It's sick how real you are. Like, you guys are real. Like, well done. I was like, thank you. And then he's still squeezing me. So anyway, I turn around and that was it. Then, next thing you know, like, Kauzik goes to the till to go and order our food. Suddenly, out of nowhere, this fucking guy pushes out of nowhere. Like, it was the biggest shock. Pushes Kauzik's arm. Like, bro, bruv, are you jumping in? I'm trying to make my order. Like this guy was one of those guys.
Trash.
Trash, like absolute trash. Like them kind of like those people, like the scum of the scum, like the lowest of the lowest.
And his trash was contagious because he turned my behavior into trash as well.
Oh, guys, it was so funny, yeah? So, at this point, like, this guy's kicking off, like, trying to, beat Kowzik. Kowzik's, like, very much, like, very composed.
Very calm and composed.
He's like, what is this guy doing? Like, weirdo, like, out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm standing there, and the next thing you know, obviously, Gingerbread comes and sees Kowzik in the middle of this, so tries to protect Kowzik. Mandy...
Anna, don't
Oi,
embarrass me. Don't do it, Anna. Don't do it.
What happened to you? You took off your shoes.
I was legless. I was so drunk.
She's took off her heels and like she was like something that you see like, you know them
Love
girls,
and hip hop.
Love and hip hop.
Wise Atlanta or some shit.
Yeah, she was like, what the fuck? Is someone getting loose? She's like, Gingerbread, someone's gonna hear Gingerbread. I was like, Mandy, stop it, you're being really ratchet. She's like, with her heel. Who the fuck says who the fuck said something to Gingerbread? I was like, Mandy, you're embarrassing us, yeah? You're actually embarrassing us. To stop it, please stop it. I'm like literally begging her at this point, please stop it, you're embarrassing us. Like, what got into you?
So embarrassing. You know, it scares me, that what alcohol can do. When I have flashbacks to that, I die. And some girl came up to me while I had my shoe in the air. And she was like, I love your podcast, by the way. And I was with the shoe in my hand. I was like, thank you. Let's pretend that like never happened.
Yeah. Anyway, after this like kind of calmed down, I suddenly like rolled to because I was so scared of not getting my food. Yeah. So I rolled to the counter and started ordering my.
Anna's creeping away to get food.
So I'm ordering my food, and then like Kowzik's like comes up. He's like, "Come, let's go." I'm like, "Let me finish my order. I'm just about to check out. Let me just." He's like, "Come, let's go." I was like, "No, let me just check out." Check out, and then you get the number that comes up on the thing. So then we go outside. And then he goes to pick up my food. He picks up my food and he's like, let's go and you can eat in the hotel. I have this really weird thing about eating cold food. Like, I want it to be hot.
I hate it as well. Hot. But at that point, it was hot though. I don't get it. Why didn't you just take your food into a hotel?
When I say me and Kowzik basically ended up having an argument for 2 days over McDonald's. Like, I don't think you understand, yeah? Like,
why did you not just take your food to the hotel and eat it?
Because once I pressed checkout, I think what happened is they continued like a little bit of like talking, commotion. I don't know. Oh, I know what happened. I pressed checkout. The next thing you know, I look for my phone. My phone's gone. Where the fuck is my phone?
Oh, you lost your phone.
This is where the back toxic trait comes out. I start blaming him. I'm like, it's because of you I've lost my phone. He's like, what do you mean? He's like, because of your commotion, it must have fallen, whatever.
There was a mad commotion.
So I sign in to find my phone, and then we're looking for my phone for
all
ages.
this time your McDonald's getting cold.
So at this time, my McDonald's getting cold, yeah? But at that point, I'm not caring about McDonald's, I'm caring about my phone, which I just sorted the water damage out. So in the end, I find my phone, and then this point, I found my phone. He's like, okay, let's go. I was like, but my McDonald's. He's like, okay, let me go and get your McDonald's.
Why? Where was your McDonald's?
It must have been sitting at the counter for like the whole time we were looking for the phone, like 15 minutes. He goes in. At this point, I never knew that he asked him to make a fresh batch. Apparently, that's what he says he did. I don't know if he did. But he says he asked him to make a fresh batch. I didn't know that. He brings it out.
You have to pay for a fresh batch.
Anyway, he said it's blamed it on like the whole commotion. Anyway, so he comes out with the McDonald's and I'm like, okay, let me eat it here because like they've got like tables and chairs. I'm like, let me eat it here. I can't eat it cold. Like, it's already going to be cold. He's like, no, we're eating it at the hotel. We have like this fucking fight, yeah, over McDonald's, guys. I don't think you understand. This went on for 2 days.
Over McDonald's?
Because I'm like, don't control me. Stop telling me where to eat my food. I want to eat out here. He's the kind of man that's like, if I say let's go.
He's like very Andrew Tate-y, isn't he?
He's like, if I say let's go, we go. If I say let's do this, we do this. He's like, I'm saying it. And then I just realized, you know what? Maybe I'm just with that kind of guy. Like, maybe I should just let him take the lead. He's a very like leader kind of type of guy. In the end,
you didn't even get a McDonald's.
In the end, out of stubbornness, I was like, if we get in a cab and go, and if you don't let me eat my food now, I'm such a stubborn person. I'm like, I'm not gonna eat it at all.
Why?
Because I'm not gonna eat it. He's like, let's get in the cab. We get in the cab, and out of stubbornness, I didn't touch that McDonald's.
You took it with you to the hotel. You didn't eat it.
I took it with me. We went to the hotel. I didn't even go to the room. I sat outside the hotel by the.
That's alcohol fucking with your head.
I didn't go to the room till 6 a.m.
A normal fucking person would take that McDonald's, even if it's a little bit cold, you eat it.
Like, I'm stubborn. I'm like, why won't you let me?
Yeah, but that's you. That's toxic.
Why won't you let me eat it outside when I want to eat it?
Yeah, but now it's happened. Like, put yourself first. If putting yourself first would be eating that McDonald's.
I felt like I was punishing him by not eating it because it's like,
not really. These men don't care.
He didn't care.
Men
he did not care. And like, we got into arguing the next 2 days because over like the fact that like, why are you telling me what to do? Like, where I can eat my food, where I can't eat my food. If I stand outside or don't stand outside, why are you telling me these things? Like, stop trying to control.
Yeah.
I want to be the person that says where I eat my food. I don't want to be like told what to do.
Do you know what it is?
But he sees another perspective, like I'm a man and I'm trying to look after us. I'm trying to get us away from this place.
This commotion.
I'm worried something else will happen. Like, let's just leave. Maybe he's right. I don't know.
At that point, that guy was fucked up. He was starting a fight with everyone after. I think he did hit someone. So maybe Kalzik was right to get you out of that environment. There's loads of drunk, young lunatics.
And whilst all this, like him getting a cab and me being so pissed off about my McDonald's, I ended up losing a £2,000 designer bag. I left it.
Lost the phone, lost the McDonald's, lost the bag, got the phone back, didn't eat the McDonald's, lost the bag.
Yeah. Anyway.
I could see all of this happening at a distance, me and Gingerbeard. And I was like to Gingerbeard, we are not getting involved. After I was scarred by what happened in Mykonos, I was like, let's not get involved. I don't know what's going on there. Found out about all of it the next day. But I literally, just before I got in the cab to go to the hotel, I was like, actually, I want my McDonald's. I went in and got a hot McDonald's.
Nice, good for you.
And I got straight to the cab and I ate it in my hotel. It was boiling.
Yeah, but I didn't know because I thought my food was sitting there while I was looking for my phone. It's just so complicated.
I had a boiling hot McDonald's in my hotel room that I waited to eat. You should have done the same thing. But anyway, you were just on one.
Me and I keep almost saying his name. Me and Kalzik have the most stupidest fights. And like last night, he gets home obviously like so late from his work. Yeah, I got home at like 10 o'clock. Okay, I get home and the dogs are sleeping. So I just kind of get into bed. I'm tired as well. Get in the shower and get into bed. I leave the dogs in bed. They're sleeping. He gets home at 3. When he gets home, I'm like, he gets through the door and he's like taking his shoes. The dogs get really excited. I'm like, our dogs they have a small bladder. I'm like, can you take them to the toilet? They must be desperate. They've literally not been, because I didn't take them when I came home.
Because they were sleeping.
They have not been to the toilet for time. And they're up and they're excited. You know what they're like.
Yeah.
Can you take them for a toilet? He's like, yeah, I'll take them in a minute. And then he comes to the bed and he's grabbing me, hugging me, cracking jokes with me. I'm like, babe, I can hear them going to the living room, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm like, babe, can you quickly just take the dogs for a toilet now? He's like, I'll take them in a minute. And he's asking me questions. I'm no, take them now.
Yeah, that's...
And then, so annoying, yeah? But he's cracking jokes, he's smiling, but he's not listening to me.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
not funny.
And then I'm like, okay, then get off. Let me go take the dogs for a toilet now because I can hear them in the living room. I'm panicking. I'm like, get off me. Let me go and take the dogs because he's trying to play fight. And I'm like, babe, get off me. Let me take the dogs. So he goes, when I say I'll take them, I will take them.
Well, will you clean the fucking piss
and
as
then
well?
He's like, they're not pissing. I was like, you don't know what they're like. They will piss. I'm like, when I say take them, I'm saying now. He's like, you can't demand me now. I'm saying,
then don't.
I was like, then don't, then let me do it.
Don't even ask.
When I say, God, Mandy, this ended up being the biggest fight, yeah? I slept on the sofa last night till 6 o'clock in the morning because I was so upset because of the way he was with me, yeah? Like shouting at me.
Yeah, I don't
just
know what
because
you're
he's
doing,
like,
man.
you're demanding me to take them to the toilet now. I'm like, I'm not demanding you. I said, please, can you take them to the toilet now? He's like, when I won't say I'll take them in a minute, I'll take them in a minute. I'm like, I'm not saying in a minute. I'm saying now. And if it's not now...
This isn't about demanding or not demanding. This is about the dogs needing a wee. Poor fucking thing.
And if you don't want to take them now, that's fine. Let me take them.
What, he's keeping you prisoner?
He's like, trying to play fight me. He's like, I come in with a good vibe and you're like, I'm like, we could have continued the play fight. As soon as I opened the back door for them, let them go.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
The most dumbest shit.
If I tell Gingerbeard the dog's going to piss, take him to the toilet, it's happening like
he's
that.
He's like, they can wait.
Like that.
He's like, I would have took them in a few minutes. They don't. They're gonna.
But they don't. They do need it desperately.
I'm like, they need it. But I know my dogs. He's like,
if my man can't register the words I am saying...
We miscommunicate so much of a stupid
That's not miscommunication,
stuff.
babe. That's not miscommunication. That's someone that's not listening to you.
He's like, you're demanding. I asked you, please.
That's not miscommunication. That's someone that does not give a shit about what you're saying. Because if your man can't register the importance of what you're saying, then there is no communication. It's not bad communication.
He's like, you're making it into a big deal. I'll go in a few minutes. This is what we're going around in circles. Like, you're demanding me. You're trying to boss me.
Do you know what that sounds like? Do you know what it sounds like you're saying right now? It's like, I need a wee right now, Gingerbeard. I need a wee right now. I need to go to the toilet. Go in 2 minutes. But I want to go right now. I need a wee right now. And he's like, go in 2 minutes. I'll let you go in 2 minutes. Who the fuck are you to stop me from going to the toilet in 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you to stop me from taking my dogs to go to the toilet right now?
He's like, go, why can't we have a little cuddle and play fight? Like, why are you running off?
Cuddle on a play fight. Let my dogs release their bladder, bro.
And then, you know what? This morning I woke up, I was literally crying so much this morning because I was just like, why do we have arguments over such stupid stuff? Like, they're so stupid, but then they're such a bad, like, we clash so bad.
Yeah.
And it's like, I have this fat feeling in me, like, I can't explain it. Like, I love him so, so much, but it's like, I just know, like, we just clash. We just don't see eye to eye. Like, for me, I want someone that, at that point when I say, babe, can you please take them to the toilet? he'll be like, course, babe. And at that point, just and not like in a minute. I'm sick of it, like everything I ask you in a minute. Can you go do this in a minute? But and then let's say you don't take them to the toilet. Let's say you don't take them to the toilet right there and then, and you're like play fighting me, you're not understanding, you're registering. People cannot register the importance. And then I'm like, okay, let me go take them.
But obviously, if you're pushing the importance of it so much,
and then you're play fighting me, and I'm like kind of pushing.
Then what do you mean? You're pushing it so much, though.
Yeah, so then you're play fighting, and I'm like kind of trying to get out. Like, let me go to the toilets. And then you. What bothers me is that you start. The point where it bothers me the most is when you start shouting. Like, don't fucking stop demanding me. You have to fucking make everything into
the side I see of him is like nothing like this at all. So it's very shocking to me.
No, for him, it's like you're trying to boss me and tell me what to do.
No, let me do what I want to do.
He's like, why do you have to go and do it right there and then?
Because my dogs need a piss. And it's like,
he's like, this is our conversation, but they don't. They're fine. They can wait for a few minutes.
But why should they have to? Because you want to play fight. Me and the dogs both want to take them outside, but you want to play fight. That's the fucking weirdest thing. Anyway. You know what, yeah? I just think that's not right. That's not right. I think that's really not right. And you know what? I go through a lot of this kind of shit. I go through a lot of really bad things. Ginger can be a million times worse, but it's not over things like that.
Yeah, we have like really bad clashes over stupid stuff, like the McDonald's, like the dogs. Like our arguments about stupid stuff.
Like Gingerbeard can be really rude and shout and like the name calling on this stuff, but these things like
they bother me. Yeah, like, because it's like our personalities are clashing, and I think it's because he's so overly overly dominant and overly like. I can't even call it like a man because it's not. You know a man would just be like, of course, babe. They won't shout. They'll be like, okay, sorry, I didn't get like how big of a deal it is.
For me, it's like Gingerbeard would get like that if I express like, I don't like you doing this. I don't like you acting like that. And then it will like, he'll blow. But over things like that, he's better. But what I've realised is if I want the dogs to go to the toilet, I'm not going to ask. If I really feel like he might not do it and put me in a situation that could cause an argument, don't even bother asking. Just get up there and then go.
I mean, I was in bed and I thought he's up. He's by the front door.
Yeah, but don't even bother. If you know he's that kind of person.
No, he would have done it. But like he does things in his own time. Do you get what I'm saying? Like he won't do things when I say do them. He'll do it.
That's perfect. You know who he is. You know what he's about. Don't rely on him. Get it done. Do it yourself. If you want it. If it's in a time is important in that matter, just do it yourself.
It's true, yeah. Anyway, I woke up in the morning. We sorted it out, obviously. And I was up crying to him. And I was like, I'm upset because I feel like we clash. And it's so upsetting that we clash so much because I love you so much and you love me so much. And we love each other so much. Our connection is so strong, yeah.
I have the same.
And I'm like, it upsets me that we arguing over dumb stuff and it's draining me. And he's like, me too. And he's like, but it's gonna work. I'm like, how is it gonna work? Like, how are we gonna have a future like this if we're arguing about like such bad stuff, like stupid stuff, and it's draining us? Like, how are we gonna have a future? And he's like, Anna, do you know what? I'm gonna make a promise to you. Like from now, like I'm gonna make sure that it's gonna work. I'm gonna promise you. So let's see. Like, I don't even know. Like, but how can we have a future like this? Because it's draining. It's draining having arguments over dumb shit like this and not seeing eye to eye about stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like it's ridiculous.
I get what you're saying.
But anyway.
I feel the same. To be honest, what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to see what part I play in toxicity. So like since I've been back, it's been so great. But I've really, really tried to control my anger, my temper and let's see how it goes. Because that's when you can really tell who's in the wrong. Do you know what I mean?
I agree.
So maybe, do you feel like you contribute any, like...
No, I genuinely don't.
So
maybe like sometimes, maybe like the McDonald's situation, maybe I should just got up and went.
Yeah.
But in terms of like, do I shout? Do I get rude? Do I do these things? No, like I don't.
Yeah.
I'm more of like, it's hard for me. I've already kind of calmed down that side of me so much already. And it's like getting more and more and more all the time. It's like that side of me is just getting suppressed. Do you know what I mean? Like now it's like, okay, pick up and take your food. Now it's going to be like, I have to start listening to what you say.
You're becoming so passive, basically.
Yes. Like
you're becoming too submissive.
More and more, like I'm not that person. I'm becoming more and more as time goes by. Every month that goes by,
passive person.
I'm becoming
But do you like that version of yourself?
No. I'm the kind of person that if I want to eat my food there and then, I want to eat it there. I don't want someone to tell me what to do. If I want a man that if I ask him to do me a favor, like you're by the front door, can you just do it? Like I want him to like take that in and just do it there and then. Like for me, you love me, you're a gentleman.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm that kind of person. I don't want to have to get out of bed and do it because I can't trust that you're going to do it right there and then. Do you know what I mean? Or that's going to shout at me for just wanting such a simple thing.
Yeah, I feel like
but anyway, we should end it. We've gone way over.
We're both in like, obviously we've talked about this so much. We're both in these relationships and we express it to everyone.
I just hope that it will change because I do know that like people have had relationships that have been really like toxic and then they come out of it because they, you know, and like the thing is, me and Kausic have like big chunks of time, like months on end, like where we're good. And then suddenly go through a really bad patch. And it's like, suddenly we start clashing a lot. I'm just hoping
that happens though in relationships.
Yeah, I'm just hoping though that as time goes by, like we like understand more about each other and like avoid these things. Like next time, maybe he will just take them for a toilet to avoid. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or next time I'll take them for a toilet. We're learning more and more, and I just feel like because our love is so strong.
The thing is, I'm really worried that like we might both be with someone that just has a really bad temper, and then what do we do? No matter how passive or, you know, good we maintain, we can't avoid these situations because they might just have a really bad temper. Like that's why I worry.
Yeah, it's true. And I ain't getting any younger. That's the worst thing.
Anyway, why do we end it on such a bad note?
Because I just thought I'd talk about that.
I feel like this has been the longest episode ever.
It has. We're way over. We're way over.
Oh.
We always say as well before we start, we're like, let's do a short one. And we go over.
And we've rambled on so much. We love you guys.
My mouth hurts.
And you know what? I can't wait till we have Patreon and like we can talk to people and listen to their advice and they can tell us their relationship experience, because I've heard some people message me like, I used to be like this, my relationship used to be like this, so toxic, things have changed and how they changed it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
maybe
I can't wait.
Help us.
Yeah, maybe they'll help us.
Anyway, we love you guys and we will be back.
And keep voting.
Keep voting. We'll be back next week.
Love you. Bye.